It's quiet. Sometimes that means that somebody is back. He's crept in on tiptoe and has been sat reading the paper, listening to me whimper. Somebody? Somebody! He sneaks in and hides, and waits till I think he's never coming home, till I start to hyperventilate and scream the place down, and then he says, "Nice day." Yeah, me? Oh yes, very nice.
Anyone knock?
No.
And how was the inside of the wardrobe today?
Fine. I had a very nice cower and some good whimpers and that. And I waited and I waited and you were late.
Yes. Too many important meetings. Important lunches. Important places to go. Oh, thank God the time I arrive home isn't important.
It is to me.
But you're not important either.
I must be important to somebody.
Well, I'm somebody, and you're not important to me. Now, what's for tea?
Here! Burnt potatoes!
On second thoughts, I'm going out for dinner.
Out?
Is my suit back from the cleaners?
Yes. Can I come?
Are the stains removed?
Oh yes, definitely.
So where is it?
In there. Jacket.
You cooked my jacket for dinner. Made jacket potatoes with my jacket.
You always say my cooking isn't adventurous enough.
Right. You definitely can't eat out with me. Oh, hello. Very expensive restaurant. A table for 30. Yes. My name's Somebody.
S-O-M-E-B-O-D-Y.
8 o'clock. Thank you.
Couldn't it be a table for 31? I wouldn't speak to the other 30. I just sit and eat. Nothing expensive. Just a starter. No, I'd lick your pudding bowl. No. Just a spoon. I'd sit underneath the table amongst all the legs and knees. Take me and leave me outside so I can rub a hole in the condensation and watch through the window.
It's a meal, not a performance.
I could be a waiter.
A waiter! In a very expensive restaurant? An emotional wreck like you. Ha! Here, come here. Here's a plate. Hold it. Oh, come on, hold it level. It's full of boiling soup. Now, walk over there.
What? All on my own?
Do you want me to carry you?
But what if I spill it?
You can't come. Be careful! It's spinning already!
It isn't!
Look at that! It's all over the floor! Ooh, asparagus soup soaking into a priceless Persian carpet with a pile 3 inches deep.
Oh! You carry it for me. Then give it to me to give to you when we're near the table.
Walk!
Oh, look! How I'm doing it!
It's spilling! All down that rich man's back! He's screaming the restaurant down!
He isn't?
He's going to bonk you! Oh dear! He's holding a gun to your head!
He isn't!
I think that means you're fired!
I'm not! Anyway, it isn't even real soup, so how can it spill?
Hurry up! It'll be cold by the time you reach my table.
No! No!
No. There. You see? Told you. You can't even carry a plate of imaginary soup 20 feet without cracking up. Make sure this soup is cleaned up by the time I get back.
Well, it's imaginary!
There's an imaginary cloth in the kitchen. Go and get it. Hurry up! The carpet's squelching.
Oh God! It won't come out. Is there any imaginary stain remover?
Not for asparagus soup. Nothing gets it out but hard work. There's just no substitute. Oh, excuse me. I don't want to be late for dinner.
No, whatever you do, don't be late for dinner. Have a nice time. Don't worry about me. You might get back and I'll be in the oven. Regular 9. Sizzling away. Wearing your jacket. Somebody? Have you really gone? Good. I'm glad. I didn't want to go out for dinner anyway. I hate asparaguses. I hope they give you burnt asparagus soup. I hope the waiter trips in the deepness of the Persian carpet. Spills a bowl of smouldering, black, charred asparagus soup all down your hair. And the manager bollocks you for having a head. He walks in and he shouts,
I refuse to have people with heads in my restaurant. They get in the way of the flying soup. Get out of my hotel.
Get out! Get out! Get out!
What are you shouting about?
The stain. Get out! Get out! Have you come back for...
Yes. My hat. If anybody knocks whilst I'm out, don't answer it!
I don't need you. Friends. I've got millions. But I tell them not to come round all at once because they wouldn't all fit into the room. But they'd suffocate if they came round for tea. Wouldn't be enough air for them. They just get in the way of my mother's. There's only 12 of them, but 12 fathers too. all trying to shake my hand and tell me how proud they are of me. I've got hundreds of brothers and sisters who all like me their best. So I just had to stop all their crazy visiting. My hands were bruised from being shaken. I had asthma from hugs. So I told them all, please, stop, I haven't the time for all this. And I was gone. The slowest hour I've ever endured. I wonder what he's doing now.
I'm just embarking upon the first course. Pressing a fresh, delicate mango and strawberry sorbet into Park's mouth. Sip of wine. Slip in a bit of repartee. All the important friends laugh heartily. The table shakes. The wine rocks in the elegant glasses around the table.
You're only on the first course.
Oh yes, we're dragging it out because it's so much fun.
Have you thought about me?
No. Do you want me to?
Yes.
All right. Now look, you put me off my sorbet. Waiter! Take this away.
2 hours! The slowest 2 hours in the history of time! What's gone wrong with the clock? I'm ordering you to speed up! Tick quicker! Have you finished yet? Why don't you speak?
I'm pissed. I'm scraping little flakes of smoked salmon onto a corner of water biscuit. Oh! I've dropped it. Couldn't get it in my mouth. Feeling a woman's leg next to me. Really juicy thigh. We're all pissed, laughing our dirty heads off.
5 hours! I've got bags under my eyes, like towel sacks. When are you coming home?
Home? Oh, I'm too pissed to get home. I'm sleeping under the table tonight. Oh.
You make somebody come home. Make your hands go round round like a windmill in the gale. Please. You're home, and nice and early. Bed.
Where is it?
You're lying in it.
Good. Anyone knock whilst I was out? my pillow. If you promise not to be lumpy.
Somebody? Oh, I just want to know if you like me. I might stop being your pillow if you don't.
A bit. A bit. Sort of.
What do you mean, sort of?
Like my watch, you know.
Yeah.
I sort of like my watch.
Right! I'm leaving. No, don't try to stop me. Goodbye forever. I have my dignity. I will not be the same emotional value to as a wristwatch. Anyway, I've never been I've never been your pillow again. Ever! I hate you. Sort of.
A bit. A sort of hate.
Like I
hate your watch.
I
Hate it. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it.
I hate it. Oh no. What have I done? The watch is broken. The clock is bust. Somebody will shout at me. I'll have to kill myself. If only I had a gun. He must be an incredibly important spy. Or that person who starts the races at the Olympics. My gun! You gave it to me in your sleep.
In my sleep.
Was I talking in my sleep?
What did I say?
Nothing.
Did somebody knock? Threaten you?
I warned you about answering that door.
I didn't.
It's the other somebodies. They're out to get me. They're jealous of me because I'm
A bigger somebody than them.
no one knocked. I promise.
Good. Make breakfast.
In bed.
No. Make it in the kitchen. Ah!
My watch is broken. It was an accident.
It just jumped off my arm under your foot, did it?
It was trying to escape.
I just trod on it to stop it. You broke it because you were jealous of it. Didn't you?
Yes. Couldn't you carry me about on your wrist? Tick, 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 tick.
I can't go to important meetings with you hanging off my arm. Where's the clock?
I broke it.
Are you going mad? Why? Have you got it in for these harmless chronomatic devices? Is it that they can't fight back? What happens when it's time to do something important?
If I start counting now, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
That's too fast! I'll have to get rid of you.
No. Listen, I can count slower. 1. 5.
In the bin.
Great alarm.
Put it on over your head and stand still outside till the bin men come to get it.
They'll come to the day after tomorrow.
Hurry up! I can't stand out here till then holding this bag.
Why not?
Because it's time to do something important.
How do you know it's time to do something important if you haven't got a watch?
I just knew.
But then why am I in here?
It's the principle of the thing! Now, I'm late for an important meeting. Don't forget to put yourself out for the bins.
Somebody! I must have some useful purpose. An ashtray? I'm fed up of being so inconsequential. Hello? I suppose it's the same for all nobodies. Everywhere. There must be millions of us in black plastic bin bags. All over the planet. Waiting for landfill. Waiting for the bin men to end a life of put-downs, snubs, even violence. Somebody's round up all the nobodies into prison camps. Torture them. Exterminate them. Being in a black plastic bin bag is fantastic. But in comparison to that, my somebody is actually quite kind. He could be using me as a dartboard. I mean, why doesn't he? I can never work that out. Unless, of course, he needs me. He's only somebody because of me. Maybe he doesn't go out every day to important meetings and lunches. Then he comes home and pretends he's somebody. You bastard. You nobody.
Yes! I appear as an embodiment of your imagination to wretchedly apologize for pretending to be a somebody when all the time I was a nobody myself. Sorry. Forgive me. I won't do it again. Oh, let me punish me. In a bin bag now, and wait outside for the smelly lolly. In we go. This will teach me. Oh, you, bin man! I'm ready! And with one bound, he was gone, to be tossed into the leer maw of a waste disposal crusher. The last thing he heard was not words of love, but beep, 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 somebody, him. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to write it. Loyalty, rich people, celebrity.
invite them to tea. Dear important person, please come 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 to tea. Now, just to post them and... Oh God! That means opening the door! Somebody told me never to open the door because... Excuse me, sir. Would you mind toasting these for me? I've done it. Rub shoulders with the important people, and some of their importance rubs off on your shoulders. Then you've got important shoulders, like politicians on the telly. Then, rub your shoulders on your legs. Your legs on your head on your elbows, and soon you're important all over. Except the little bits of your back that you can't reach. There. When the other nobodies aren't looking. Scratch an important person's back. They scratch yours. And then you're king. Somebody of somewhere. Grand Vizier of something. Ruler of the vast, rustling bin bag, which symbolizes the infinite universe!
What are you doing up there? Get down!
I've been thinking, whilst you were out, that our relationship needs some big changes.
Sorry, what did you say?
You're home early.
It's 6:30. I'm late. You're having trouble keeping time without a clock. What's for tea? Sock old fan. Chili con carne with tuxedo chips. Smoked slippers.
Nothing.
Ah! The very thing we need to help us celebrate.
Celebrate?
Yes! Celebrate our last evening together. Sorry if it comes as a bit of a shock. I've been promoted, actually. So high that presidents will be making me tea and cleaning my private toilet. It'll be lots of jet setting about! Oh, making instant decisions about world finance and another pay rise. Whoa, I'll earn more in a second than most people earn in a life! Yeah!
Couldn't I come with you? I could be a somebody too.
We can't have everybody being somebody.
Who's everybody?
I'm everybody as far as you're concerned.
But you just said we can't have everybody being somebody.
Everybody can't be somebody, But somebody can be everybody.
Can nobody be everybody?
Nobody can't be anybody!
Are you anybody?
Of course I am! I'm somebody! Now, that's me packed. Oh! By the way, see this door? That one? No, that's for the strangers! Bye!
Somebody!
Oh.
Somebody! I'm being attacked by the other somebodies! Oh, ah! There's hundreds of them with samurai swords! Ah! Oh! Oh! They're chopping me into little pieces! Oh, ah, ah, oh. Splash! Splash! That's my blood, that splashing noise! Callous bastard! I hope you're playing Crashes in the Andes and the clue eats you. What was that? A letter. To nobody! Stop looking at me with those big yearning stamps. I don't live here on my own, you know. I live here with a friend called Somebody, and he rips letters open with his bare hands. Somebody, come back! Save me from this letter, please! Somebody, come back! Somebody.
Nobody! So, you're still here.
Did you forget your hat?
No. No. The old place. Just as it always was.
What are you talking about? You've only just left.
I've been gone 6 months.
6 months?
Listen,
That felt more like 6 minutes.
what's happened since I left?
I freaked out for a whole 6 months.
But why have you come back? Well, to be honest, the East began to get on my nerves. The exotic fineries, my own limitless powers, playing with the stock exchange like a yo-yo. I have this skyscraper all to myself. You know, the big glass one. I don't know why. The smaller somebody's trying to carry favors with me by sending gifts of Rolls Royces and diamond cufflinks. It all just started to disgust me. I just kept thinking, so what? Then, as I was licking caviar off a naked Filipino girl, where she lay upon a long table, next to where I just refilled my glass from a fountain cascading with champagne, I thought of you.
You thought of me?
Not a big thought, but I thought, if you could just pull yourself together a bit, forget all this nonsense about being somebody, and I've brought you a present.
Me? Hong Kong?
Yes, I got it from near where I was working.
What's this? Just a letter.
When did this come?
A couple of months ago.
I better open it. It might not be suitable for you to read.
What's it say? Anything interesting?
Nothing.
Nothing.
It's a blank bit of paper.
Let me see.
It's blank. there's nothing to see.
Ah, there is.
Well, if there's nothing to see, then how can you see it?
I could look at the blankness.
Look at the walls! They're a better example of blankness. Bigger, less detailed. Don't you trust me?
Yes, but it was addressed to me.
I might want to write something important on it. Okay? I thought we'd just been through all this. I might as well go if you're going to get all argumentative again.
No, not for a whole 6 months.
Right. Well, let's hear no more about it. I'm off to bed now. Jet lag. Catching me up.
Fancy sending a letter with nothing on it? No, of course it's blank. But maybe I could get it to just fall out of somebody's pocket. Just to see if it has the same kind of intense blanket as the walls. It might say,
I told you not to read that letter.
"Dear Nobody, you have been promoted to somebody. Somebody is now nobody. Kindest regards, God."
It's a practical joke. God wouldn't write with such itsy-wincy handwriting. With big fists like his. He uses a bleeding great tablets of stone. He'd never get him under the door without bashing it down.
Maybe he has a secretary.
Somebody! You insignificant little shit! I command you to be the personal slave of nobody from this day forth!
Maybe it's not from God. That letter. My eyes are drooling at the lids to devour its contents. Any letter do now, to take the edge off mind's appetite. I must read my letter. 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 I must eat 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 my letter. Somebody! Bastard! Gone off to work with my letter! He's left his jacket. He's wearing his tails. The alarm didn't go off on the new clock, so he was late for a very important meeting. So maybe he just rushed out and forgot to... Now, I wonder what it says.